Of Europac and Mayor Verge Bernero of Lansing, Michigan, and we're taking your calls. Donna in New Mexico, your thought or comment, man?
Well, I'd just like to say I'm not impressed with them driving down in their hybrids. Give me a break. They just didn't want to get caught in the hot seat again. And are they going to sell those company jets? Are they going to forgo their bonuses? One of these guys is the ex-CEO of my company, and all he did for us was continue to take money away from us and put it in his own pocket until we got rid of him.
Oh, are you talking about Mr. Nardelli? All right. Well, anyway, she raises some really good points.
She raises the point is about corporate culture, but the corporate culture that's gone bad isn't just in the auto industry. And I'll stack up the of course the jets need to be sold, and we need to change corporate culture.
Well, they're
across
going
the board.
to sell the jets.
But I will stack up the production of the American automobile industry against that of Wall Street. Well, guys like Peter come from there, and Washington any day of the week. This industry has helped produce the middle class in this country. They have a great record of success, and they're worthy of our support.
You know, you keep raising the straw man. I was completely against the Wall Street bailouts from day one. I agree. Every Wall Street firm should be allowed to fail. There shouldn't have been one dime for Wall Street. But two wrongs don't make a right. Well, and on top of that, we do not want the government dictating to our automobile industry what cars they should make and how they should make them.
Well, I disagree. I think we should dictate and say all electric. Switch over. Get rid of the SUV.
Money.
And,
you know,
it's like letting the post office or the army make our cars. The government is incompetent.
I've read some of Peter's stuff. I've read some of your stuff, Peter, and I'm surprised that for a guy who's for production, that you would allow our manufacturing prowess and research and development to fall by the wayside with the apex of our manufacturing process.
I want to free it up. It's being stifled by incompetent management, by big labor unions.
All right, time out, gentlemen. We got to go to a call. Jerry from South Carolina. Your question or thought, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I've seen on 60 Minutes where the CEO of General Motors his salary this year will be $16 million. Your average worker makes probably less than $30,000.
Well, let me just say this. First of all three big three CEOs are working for $1 a year. But there have been articles that I've read that say, you know, there are other ways to get money. The stock options, the retirement plans, the golden parachutes. There are so many ways, Peter, for them to walk away with money. And, of course, they've walked away with millions in years past.
I'm not going to sit here and hear the auto industry execs thrown under the bus when this culture of corporate greed has permeated and nobody had any problem with it. And
yeah, I did.
That's been for years. Well, I did too. But let's not single out the auto industry. Obviously, that's a problem. And obviously, if they're taking public money, they're going to have to give that stuff up, and we should change it. What we're talking about is a viable automobile industry for years to come.
It's not viable. If they were viable, they wouldn't be asking for money.
Well, guess what?
And if we bail out Detroit, who's next?
We're done, but we're not done. We're going to be back tomorrow discussing this again. Please come back and get